Yeah.
Yay. Hello everyone, I'm Rebecca Stack from Ellington Human Services, and I'm here today to talk to you about energy assistance. So energy assistance is a federally funded program to help offset the winter heating costs for income and asset eligible households. And that can be for any heating source. So if you heat by oil, wood, gas, electric, any of those would be eligible. And the income limits are, if you're a homeowner, well, I'll start with asset limits. $15,000 in assets for a homeowner or $12,000 for a renter. And then the income limits depend on the number of people living in the household. So I will just give an example of a one-person household. So if you're a single person, your gross income for the year can be $36,171 or below. So those income limits do change, as I stated, depending on the number of people living in the home. And you can always call for more information. And our number is 860-870-3128. I'll give you that number again at the end when I give you appointment information. So with this program, there is documentation that you would have to get together to bring in to your appointment because again, it's based on your income and your asset eligibility. So we do start taking applicants for deliverable fuels, which would be oil, propane, wood, and those start, we haven't set the date yet, we'll be sending out notices on that shortly, but usually that will start mid-September. And oil deliveries, and I just have to look at my notes here because it did change for this year. So deliveries will begin November 2nd. So even though you come in and apply early fall, you wouldn't get your delivery until November. But it's always good to come in and get that application process all set and squared away, because sometimes even though we submit the application, they do request additional documents. So this way you could be ahead of the game and have everything all set. We don't start the electric or gas until November is when we'll start taking applications, and again we'll set those dates and send out notices mid-October. But if you have questions, you can always email me or you can call our office and get specific time frames. One thing I do like to mention is if you've done energy assistance in the past, specifically with Eversource, because you heat by either electric or gas, you may get a match payment approval letter in the mail from Eversource stating you've been enrolled in the match payment program, and it will give you a dollar amount, and that's great. But even though you may get that letter, you still have to come in and apply for energy assistance. That is a requirement, and it can be confusing. So again, if you're not sure, give us a call. But you do want to make sure that even if you get a notice from Eversource, you still come in and apply for energy assistance. And let's see. Sorry, I have to look down at my notes so I don't miss anything. So again, deliveries will begin Monday, November 2nd and end on March 31st of 2021 for people who have deliverable fuels, again, oil, propane, wood, etc. And if you're a renter and your heat is included in your rent, you can still apply for energy assistance. You will just get a one-time rebate for that. And that's again determined once we complete the application process. And there's no rush to come in and get that done. That you have from November through April to come in and apply for that. But you do have the opportunity to do so. Same with the electric and gas households to get on the match payment program. You do have time, so you don't have to rush in November. If you'd like to wait, you can certainly do that through April as well. So if you have questions about energy assistance or your specific situation or the documents that you would need to bring in, you can email me. My email is rstack, S-T-A-C-K, at ellington-ct.gov. Again, that's rstack at ellington-ct.gov. And my phone number is 860-870-3128. So you can always give me a call and I'd be happy to answer your questions. If you have applied for energy assistance with us in the past, you will be getting a letter in the mail. Those won't go out until September for the deliverable fuels, and it will tell you in the letter more information, when to call, and then as we did last year, once you call in and schedule an appointment, we do send you an appointment reminder notice with a detailed list of the documents that you do need to bring in as a reminder. This year, because of COVID-19, people do have the option to do things completely through over the phone. We'd have a phone appointment and you would send me your documentation either via email. You could drop it off. We have a secure locked drop box you could leave the documents in right outside of our office, or you could send them in via mail, whichever would be more convenient for you. Not everyone is comfortable coming out, and depending on the situation in the coming months, there is that option, and we certainly encourage you to do that if that's the case for you. But again, if you have more questions or concerns about that, feel free to call or email at any time. I'm always happy to answer your questions. And so I think that's it for today. So I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you for watching, and next month I'll see you to talk about Medicare. Have a great day.